Have you ever wondered why some homes always seem tidy, even with kids running around everywhere, while yours turns into a war zone in a matter of minutes? What if I told you that the problem isn't just the mess, but the negative energy it brings to your life and your family? Today I'm going to reveal the secrets I've learned over years of observing homes that effortlessly stay spotless. The truth is that there is a fundamental difference between those who live in constant chaos and those who maintain harmony at home. It's not a question of having more time or money. It's about knowing simple techniques that make all the difference. If you keep doing the same old things, your home will continue to be a source of stress instead of peace. What you'll discover in this video can completely transform your relationship with your home. I'll show you 10 practical secrets that organized people use every day but rarely share. Secrets that range from choosing the right place for each object to how to create systems that work on their own. But here's the most important thing. If you don't apply these tips, you'll continue to waste precious time looking for things, feeling embarrassed to have guests over, and living with that constant feeling that your home is out of control. Stay until the end because the last tip could be the key that's been missing in your life. Tip 1. The secret of controlled entry. The first impression your home makes on you is when you walk in. People with tidy homes know that controlling what comes in is more important than organizing what's already in. They've created an invisible system that keeps clutter from spreading. The problem that this tip solves is simple. When we don't control what comes into our home, we end up accumulating unnecessary things that turn into a constant mess. It's like trying to empty a bathtub with the tap running. No matter how much you organize, new things keep arriving and creating confusion. The practical solution is to create a clear rule. For every new item that comes in, a similar one must go out. Did you buy a new blouse? Donate an old one. Did you get a new appliance? Pass on the one you no longer use. But the secret goes beyond that. Have a basket or box in the hallway where you put everything that comes into your home before deciding where it will stay permanently. For example, when you come home with groceries, mail, and other items, put them in this basket first. At the end of the day, spend just 10 minutes sorting each item. This simple action prevents things from being scattered around the house without any proper order. The benefits are immediate. You stop accumulating useless objects, your home naturally becomes cleaner, and you become more aware of what you really need around you. In addition, you save money because you stop buying things that you already have lying around somewhere. Tip 2. The 2-minute rule that changes everything organized. People follow a sacred rule that most people don't know. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do, they do it right away. This small change in habit prevents small tasks from piling up and turning into mountains of work. The biggest problem we face is putting off small things for later. Washing a cup, putting away a pair of shoes, folding a towel. Each task on its own seems insignificant, but when they all add up, they create chaos that leaves us not knowing where to start. It's like a snowball that keeps growing until it becomes impossible to control. In practice, it works like this. Finished using a glass? Wash it immediately if it takes less than 2 minutes. Did you take off a piece of clothing? Hang it up or put it in the hamper right away. Did you open a piece of mail? Put it away or throw it away immediately. The secret is not to think too much. Just act automatically. Imagine your morning routine. Instead of leaving your bed unmade, your pajamas thrown around, and your underwear drawer open, you tidy up in less than 2 minutes. When you get home from work, your home is just the way you like it, not a constant reminder of pending tasks. The results are impressive. You almost completely eliminate heavy cleaning sessions on the weekends. Your home stays presentable at all times. You feel more in control of your environment and less anxious. Plus, you have more time to do the things you really enjoy because you don't keep piling up small household chores that turn into big ones. Tip 3. The power of a fixed place for everything. The difference between an organized home and a messy one is one simple rule. Every object has a specific place and always goes back there after use. Organized people don't waste time looking for things because they know exactly where everything is. The problem arises when we store things in different places each time we use them. Today, the scissors are in the kitchen drawer, tomorrow on the bedroom table, then on the living room shelf. The result? We waste time looking for them and get irritated unnecessarily. What's more, we buy things we already have because we can't find them when we need them. The practical solution is to define a fixed location for each category of object. All pens go in the same pencil holder. All keys go on the same hook. All medicines go in the same cabinet. The key is to choose logical places, that is, close to where you use each item most often. Let's use a real-life example. Choose a place for your keys near your front door. This could be a hook, a tray, or a key rack. Every time you get home, put your keys there before you do anything else. Within a week, this will become automatic, and you'll never be late looking for your keys again. The benefits transform your daily life. You save precious time spent looking for things. You reduce the stress of not finding important things in a rush. Your home naturally becomes more organized because everything has its right place, and you stop wasting money buying items that you already have but can't find. Now, before I continue with the next tip, I need to ask you a very important favor. If this content is being useful to you, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any organization tips. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing that this content reaches so many different places. Your participation motivates me to continue creating videos that really make a difference in people's lives. Tip 4. The invisible cleaning system. Houses that are always organized follow a cleaning system that happens so naturally that it seems invisible. Residents don't have to do heavy cleaning because they keep everything clean all the time through small, constant actions. The biggest mistake we make is accumulating dirt and clutter throughout the week and only having to do a general cleaning on the weekend. This turns cleaning into a heavy and tiring task. In addition, we spend most of our time in an environment that we don't like, which affects our mood and disposition. The system works by dividing up tasks throughout the week. On Monday, you clean the bathrooms while you brush your teeth. On Tuesday, you dust the living room furniture while you watch TV. On Wednesday, you organize a drawer during your lunch break. Each day has a small task that takes no more than 15 minutes. For example, while you wait for your morning coffee to brew, you can clean the kitchen sink and organize any utensils that have been misplaced. While you're on the phone, you can fold clothes or organize your desk. The secret is to take advantage of the downtime to do some minor maintenance. The results are fantastic. Your home is always presentable for unexpected guests. You no longer have to sacrifice entire weekends cleaning. You feel more pleasure in being at home because the environment is always pleasant. And you develop the habit of keeping things tidy automatically without conscious effort. Tip 5. The art of having less to have more. The best kept secret of people with organized homes is that they have less stuff, but each item has a clear function and real value in their lives. They have discovered that having less stuff means having more space, more time, and more peace of mind. The problem of hoarding goes far beyond a lack of space. Every item we own requires our attention. It needs to be cleaned, organized, maintained, and eventually repaired or replaced. When we have too many things, we spend more time taking care of things than enjoying life. The practice is to make an honest assessment of each category of object in your home. Start with clothes. Take everything out of your closet and separate only the pieces that you actually use and that make you feel good. The rest can be donated to those in need. Do the same with books, kitchen utensils, decorations, and electronics. Imagine your closet is filled with only the clothes you love to wear. In the morning, choosing what to wear is quick and easy because all the options are good. You don't waste time going through clothes that no longer fit or don't match your current style. Plus, you have more space to organize the clothes you actually wear. The benefits change your quality of life. You spend less time cleaning and organizing because you have fewer objects to take care of. You save money because you stop buying unnecessary things. You feel more mental clarity because your environment is cleaner and calmer, and you discover that you can be happy with fewer material things, focusing on what really matters. Tip 6. The frequency organization. Method-organized people store objects based on a simple logic. The more they use something, the easier it should be to access. They create a hierarchy of ease that makes the home functional and practical for everyday life. A common mistake is to store things just thinking about where they fit, without considering how often we need them. The result? Items we use every day end up in hard-to-reach places, while rare objects occupy the most practical spaces. This leads to constant irritation and wasted time. In practice, organize your items into 3 levels. First level, items that you use every day are in the easiest places to reach at eye and hand level. Second level, items that you use weekly are on higher or lower shelves, but still accessible. Third level, items that you use rarely are in the hardest places, such as high shelves or the back of cabinets. Let's apply this to the kitchen. Plates, glasses, and cutlery that you use every day are placed on the front shelves at the ideal height. Special pots and pans that you only use on weekends are placed on higher shelves. Appliances that you use once a month are stored in closed cabinets. This way, you can streamline your daily routine. The benefits are immediate in your routine. You prepare meals more quickly because you can easily find everything you need. You feel less physically tired because you don't have to strain to reach heavy objects in high places. Your kitchen is naturally more organized because everything has its right place based on actual use. Tip 7. The secret to preventative maintenance homes that stay organized follow a principle that most people ignore. Small, constant care prevents major problems in the future. It's like taking care of your health. Prevention is better than cure once the situation has become critical. The problem arises when we wait for the mess to become unbearable before taking action. When we finally decide to organize, the task is so overwhelming that it becomes discouraging. In addition, we live stressed because we know that things are out of control, but we don't know where to start to solve them. The solution is to create small maintenance rituals that prevent disorganization from setting in. Before going to bed, spend 10 minutes tidying up the living room and kitchen for the next day. When you wake up, make your bed immediately. After meals, wash the dishes before they pile up in the sink. For example, every night before you go to bed, take a quick walk around your house and put everything back in its place. Put remote controls back on the coffee table, put shoes on the shoe rack, and put coats away in the closet. In just a few minutes, your house will be ready to start over the next day. The results transform your home experience. You wake up each day to an organized environment, which improves your mood from the very beginning. You never again feel overwhelmed by a messy home. Your home becomes a place of true rest, not an additional source of worry. And you develop discipline that extends to other areas of your life. Tip 8. The smart container strategy. The secret to keeping drawers and cabinets organized is to use containers that divide the internal spaces. Organized people know that without dividers, any drawer becomes a mess in a few days, no matter how well organized it is at the beginning. The problem with drawers without divisions is that objects get mixed up and moved around every time we open and close them. A kitchen utensil drawer without internal organization quickly becomes a tangle of spoons, knives, and gadgets. We waste time searching and get irritated by the constant mess. The solution is to use small boxes, jars, or specific dividers to create compartments within drawers and cabinets. Each type of object goes in its own delimited space. You can use anything from cut-up shoe boxes to specific organizers purchased at the store. Let's apply it to your makeup or beauty products drawer. Use small containers to separate lipsticks, eyeliner pencils, brushes, and foundations. Each category goes in its own container, making it easy to find exactly what you need without rummaging through everything. When you're done using it, each item goes back into its specific compartment. The benefits are immediately visible. Your drawers stay organized even with frequent use. You can quickly find whatever you're looking for. You save space because the containers make better use of every available inch, and you feel satisfied every time you open a drawer that's perfectly organized into compartments. Before I move on to the next tip, I want to tell you about something special I prepared for those who want to go beyond this video. It's a complete guide with organization secrets that completely transformed my home and can transform yours too. The link is in the pinned comment, and for a limited time, I'm offering a special discount for channel subscribers. Now let's continue with the next tips, which are some of my favorites. Tip 9. The power of the 5-minute routine. People with tidy homes have discovered that 5 minutes of tidying per room per day keeps everything in perfect order. They avoid long, tiring cleaning sessions because they invest small amounts of time each day in preventative maintenance. The mistake we make is thinking that organizing needs to take up hours of our time. We create mental resistance because we associate tidying up with hard, tiring work. The result? We let things pile up until we have no choice, turning a simple task into a huge, demotivating project. The method works like this. Choose a different room in your house each day and dedicate just 5 minutes to organizing it. On Monday, spend 5 minutes in the kitchen, putting utensils away and wiping down countertops. On Tuesday, spend 5 minutes in the bathroom, organizing products and wiping down surfaces, and so on. For example, 5 minutes in the living room means arranging pillows, folding blankets, organizing remotes, and quickly dusting the coffee table. It's amazing how much you can accomplish in 5 minutes when you focus solely on organizing a specific space without distractions. The benefits are extraordinary for those who have little time. You can keep your entire home organized by investing just 35 minutes a week in total. You will never again have to spend weekends wasting time doing heavy cleaning. Every room in your home will always look presentable, and you will develop a positive relationship with organization because it will not become a heavy burden. Tip 10. The final secret that changes everything. The last tip is the most powerful and explains why some people are able to keep their homes organized without any apparent effort. They have turned organizing into an automatic habit, not a task they have to remember to do. It's like brushing their teeth. They do it without thinking because it has become a natural part of their routine. The big secret is to connect small organizational actions with habits that we already have established. Instead of trying to create new moments to organize, take advantage of activities that you already do automatically every day, to include small tidying tasks. In practice, it works like this. Whenever you go to the bathroom, you take the opportunity to hang up a towel or put away a product that has been misplaced. Whenever you get up from the couch, you take an object that needs to go to another room. Whenever you go to the kitchen to get water, you take the opportunity to put away something that has been misplaced. For example, make a habit of every time you leave a room, quickly checking to see if there is anything out of place that you can take with you. When you leave the living room to go to the bedroom, take the glasses that were left on the coffee table. When you leave the bedroom to go to the kitchen, take the clothes that need to go in the laundry basket. The end result is a complete transformation in your relationship with your home. You stop seeing organization as extra work and start seeing it as a natural part of life. Your home stays tidy without conscious effort. You feel more at peace and in control of your environment. And you have more free time to enjoy your organized home doing things you really enjoy. Now you know the 10 secrets that make all the difference between a house that is always in disarray and one that stays naturally organized. It's not about having more time or money. It's about knowing and applying simple strategies that work. Your home can be your haven of peace, not a source of constant stress. Start by implementing one tip per week until they all become second nature to your routine. Remember, small, consistent changes can lead to big changes over time. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these tips made the most sense for your current situation? Which ones are you going to start applying today? Tell me in the comments. And if this video was useful to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive more tips that will transform your home into a truly special place. See you in the next video. Try again